Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I want to show you 7 photos. I'm not going to make this a long, I'm not going to try to stretch it out or anything. But the photos I'm going to show you are going to be pretty interesting. There's going to be 7 photos. I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. So put down in the comments what you think about each photo. Maybe you have seen them, maybe you haven't, but I haven't before. I believe this one you're seeing here is one was taken in a Swiss airport, but that's not one of the photos I'm talking about. So here's going to be one of the photos here. I cannot tell personally if this is a person driving or flying that took this photo of this craft. Now, when you zoom in on it, it's kind of hard to make get more detail on it, but it is, of course, saucer shaped, as you can see there. But I've never seen this before, so I wanted to present this to you guys to get some of your feedback on it. This next one does resemble some of the stuff that Billy Meyer saw. Now, you guys know that I didn't say Billy Meyer was a complete liar. A lot of people are getting on me about that. I just don't believe all the stuff he put out. I do believe he saw something, but I believe he started kind of just putting more stuff out than what he was actually getting photos and stuff and videos of. But put your comments down about what you guys think about this. It's kind of hard when you zoom in on it, but it is an older photo. I do tend to believe those a lot more than I do some of the ones we get today. And here's going to be another photo. Now, this one resembles, when I start to zoom in just a second, it looks like the sport model that Bob Lazar claimed he worked on at Area 51 in the S4 division. Now, of course, he didn't work there long, I think less than a year, but I have a full video coming up on Bob Lazar and what he did there and talking about the sport model. But as I zoom in, you guys can see that structure and shape of this particular UFO. So if you've seen this photo before or know anything about it, please put it down in the comments, because I do want to get some dates and times and places and everything if we can. This next photo too is one that seems like it was taken underneath. It does look to be somewhat flat on the bottom and round on top. We've kind of seen this before during the 40s and 50s, these type of craft and stuff. But when you zoom in on it, you don't really make out any detail on it, but you can see that it's possibly saucer or oval shape. All right, this next one does kind of resemble another one of the Billy Meyer UFOs. This one looks like it's a lot older, if it's a true photo, than some of the other ones. Now, it could be just that it was handed around a lot and stuff, but here is this here. It does look like one of the older Billy Meyer UFOs to me. And here's another one that someone may have been outside. They saw it. It may have startled them, and they were able to get a photo of this. Of course, when you zoom in, being an older photo, you can't make out a lot of detail, but you can make out that it's saucer shaped. And then this last photo, underneath where it says photo number 7, you can see this is taken at an airport. So you see that airplane below it, and then you see what seems to be 2 objects, a luminous object. I don't know if they're going to the left or right, or they could be just shooting straight up, but you can definitely see that in this photo. No dates or anything with it. I can't even make out what kind of aircraft it is or airplane it is, but I wanted to show this to you guys to see if anyone out there has gotten any information on any of these photos. Now, you can't discredit a lot of this stuff, because there's people like Mark McCandlish that actually had photos and stuff of this and that showed it to us in conferences. And this is some of the stuff that he saw and showed in one of Stephen Greer's conferences back in 2001. And these photos are ARVs, or alien reproduction vehicles. So with these, I've always been fascinated by it in the ARV, and that looks like some of the ones. It's just a clear photo of it. They're flat on the bottom and round on top. So there's no mistaking that some of these photos I showed you could possibly resemble that and look like those. So guys, put down in the comments what you think about this. My favorite photo of all of them was this one right here. I can just kind of make this out a little bit more. There could be somebody that fictitiously made this. I'm not going to put that past anyone in their Photoshop skills. But put down what you guys think about that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with your friends. You guys stay tuned for the next video. I appreciate you watching.